Those of you in the software as a service or SaaS business are familiar with metrics like MRR, ARR, CAC, LTV, and so on. SaaS accounting includes all these terms and evolution of accounting in general. But we wanted to dig in and find out where it all began. The first known accounting hardware, yes, hardware, is this Lebombo bone. It dates back to 35,000 BC, about 42,000 years ago, and this was found near South Africa. Then comes the Ishango bone, found near Congo, from about 20,000 years ago. Notice the notches on these baboon bones. That's what they used as an accounting device to keep count.
Around 11,000 years ago, Sumerian agriculturalists created the world's first contracts in the form of hollow clay ball envelopes called bulas. The outside part contained details of the obligation, and inside were tokens that validated the writing on the outside. Then, about 8,000 years ago, the Sumerians started using cuneiform. You see, they used tokens for correspondence counting. Tokens shaped like jars were used to count jars, and tokens shaped like oxen were used to count oxen. The tablets were used to record tokens being exchanged, which stood for actual objects being exchanged. Clever. The world's first bookkeeping, and much easier than carrying around all those clay balls.
Initially, if they had to record 4 jars, they would have the impressions of 4 jars on the tablet. Then they advanced to abstract shapes. 4 strokes for the number 4, 2 circles for 20, 2 circles and 4 strokes for 24. And then an impression of the jar alongside to indicate the actual item. For example, 24 jars. Those were the foundations of the world's first writing. That's right. Humanity developed writing to help with commerce. Fascinating stuff.
For sure. Now, about 5,000 years ago came the first calculator in the form of the abacus. And again, from Sumer, the abacus made it easier to count large numbers. And around the same time, papyrus was gaining popularity in Egypt, where accounting was used for taxation, and inaccuracies were punishable by death. You don't mess with the pharaoh's bounty.
Anyways, there were other breakthroughs in accounting, including the Code of Hammurabi around 4,000 years ago. The code standardized weight and measurement and provided guidance on commercial transactions and payments. Maybe 2,000 years ago, papyrus records were kept by Romans too, and pretty much proved to be the standard accounting hardware of the time. Sometime along the way, papyrus turned to paper, and 500 or so years ago, the double entry method of accounting that's common today was popularized by a certain Italian friar. We touched on him in a different video.
With the advent of digitalization in modern times, complex accounting is now done on specialized software. This includes modern billing software that handles complicated SaaS metrics like MRR, expansion MRR, and churn. In the SaaS recurring revenue model, subscription billing management is vital to ensuring you get paid on time. You automate complex billing tasks, can go to market quicker, prevent revenue leakage, and reduce churn. So there you have it, my friends, from ancient Africa and Sumer to SaaS. From using baboon bones and clay tablets to modern SaaS metrics done right.
Do billing right.